I'm Jack, and I just got back from Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
And what's Fort Bragg?
Fort Bragg's an army base.
And what is an army base like?
Well, they've got lots of vehicles, lots of soldiers, cars. Believe it or not, Fort Bragg actually has, well, golf courses, lakes, swimming pools, and shopping areas.
How many soldiers are at Fort Bragg?
60,000.
Six,
What?
60,000 is a lot of soldiers. What did you see while you were at Fort Bragg?
Well, I got to see this little museum and movie about the 82nd Airborne.
What's the 82nd Airborne?
A team of soldiers. Instead of riding in a car into a war or for special ops, instead they jump out of a plane.
They jump out of a plane. Okay. And what do you have here to show us from Fort Bragg?
I have pictures of, well, first, let me get this straight so you understand more of this. So, my uncle is part of Special Ops in the 82nd Airborne. He's a chaplain. And yes, I am very happy about it.
He's a major chaplain.
That's his, basically.
His
This is
rank.
a picture of me of putting on his bulletproof vest. It's very heavy. Like, I couldn't pick it up, but when I wear it, it feels like a heavy backpack pulling down on your shoulders. And here's me in it. It's pretty cool, actually. I can run in it, but when I run, I don't go up and down. I just stay flat.
It's, how many pounds did he say it was? Do you remember?
30.
30 pounds, and they have to run in that, huh?
Yeah, I believe doing that, running in 30 pounds.
So what else did you get to do while you were at Fort Bragg? Did you...
I got to eat in the chow hall.
You ate in the chow hall. What was that like?
Delicious. I had a corn dog, ketchup, and chicken nuggets.
What was it like? Was it just like a big cafeteria?
Yep, basically.
Filled with
Food.
and soldiers?
Yep, lots of soldiers eating all of
And the soldiers were men and women, right?
Yep.
Very cool. What else did you bring us from Fort Bragg?
Well, I have a map right here. I just want to get this open.
Oh, I see.
This side and this side.
And that shows just how big Fort Bragg is.
Pretty big, right?
It's pretty much the whole town, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a little city all by itself.
Yep.
And it was inside of it. We also went to what was called the commissary.
Yep.
Do you remember what the commissary was? It was like a grocery store.
Yes, it was basically a grocery store and an army base.
Oh, and then we also went to the PX. What was the PX?
Was it a store? Yeah,
That was,
store.
yeah, like the mall, wasn't it?
Yep, it's basically a small mall.
And what was inside of it?
They had a GameStop, and I even got a little toy of a character from one of my favorite video games.
So it was like a city,
Yep, basically a tiny city.
all inside of a
Big just area.
in an army base.
Army base.
And what do you think was one of the most important things you learned about Fort Bragg and about the soldiers there, and about the families there?
Oh no.
What did you like? What did you like about it?
Oh, okay. So, my favorite part is basically the 82nd Airborne. They're some of the coolest soldiers I've ever heard of.
Yeah, they're pretty
They're
cool.
probably the only ones I've ever heard of, but they're pretty awesome.
But they're pretty awesome. And you have family.
Yep.
That just because your uncle is in the 82nd Airborne and is part of Special Ops, where did he just get back from?
We just got back from Afghanistan in Special Ops. It's so secret. When he was doing that, I couldn't tell anybody. But now I can because he just got back from.
Because he just got back. And we stayed at their house while we were there. And you've got cousins that are their dad, and your cousins
I've
now.
got 3 cousins.
3 cousins. And what do you think their life is like with their dad like that?
Hard occasionally, but mostly when he's back, it seems kind of cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They do something a little different than we do. You go to school every day, but what do
They're
they do?
homeschooled.
They're homeschooled. And they're homeschooled because they move so much.
Yep.
Because he's in the Army, right? So they moved from Germany to Fort Bragg to Fort Eustis, back to Germany, back to Fort Bragg again, because the Army sends him all over the place.
Maybe they have
right?
multiple houses.
Yeah, they just have, well, they get new houses everywhere they go.
Wow.
And what do you think your cousins think about that?
Also a little hard sometimes letting
Yeah.
go of one of your houses, but then it will be okay.
And they make new friends?
They have pretty nice things there.
Yeah,
I
and
like it.
you like it. You like it. So is there anything else you want to tell everybody about Fort Bragg and what you learned about Fort Bragg? And what you learned about the Army? Anything else you want to let them know? Just that it was pretty awesome. Okay.
Oh yeah, and by the way, believe this or not, the chow hall had ice cream bars covered in chocolate on sticks.
So even soldiers get ice cream, huh?
Yeah.
Because they got to have a little fun. Okay. Thank you, Jack.